It's the city that never sleeps, and New Yorkers are beginning to abandon coffee giants like Starbucks for a uniquely Australian caffeine hit. A barista from Lismore has even managed to bump the franchise out of one of the Big Apple's most famous landmarks.
Starbucks is undoubtedly America's favourite coffee, with more than 8 million cups sold each day.
The vanilla macchiato is like the best.
But it's taken an Australian to bump the US giant out of their prime position in New York's famous Grand Central Terminal.
My wife and I would always wanted to open up a store in Midtown, but Grand Central, that's Midtown on steroids.
Chris Timbrell, who's originally from Lismore in northern New South Wales, opened his first Cafe Grumpy store with his wife in 2005.
Enjoy. Thanks. We have 6 cafes now, 4 in Manhattan and 2 in Brooklyn. We base our own coffee, we bake our own pastries.
When the lease for the Starbucks store came up, the award-winning cafe owners put in a bid and won.
I imagine Starbucks are pretty pissed off. They're very corporate, so they can't say that, but they opened up right across the road, so they're trying to prove a point, I guess.
Grand Central Terminal is not just the world's biggest train station, it's also a popular tourist destination. More than 750,000 people pass through here each day. That's a lot of people looking for a good cup of Australian coffee.
I work very fast making drinks. It's starting to sink in now that we actually have done it now. We opened in 2 days' time.
It's no surprise that Australia was recently voted as having the world's best coffee. In New York, the entrepreneurs from Down Under are thriving. Former AFL player Nicholas Stone is about to open his third Bluestone Lane cafe in just his second year of business.
We can't wait to launch it with our Melbourne chef and all the Australian team behind it.
Little Collins opened in the middle of last year.
I am having a flat white. It's fantastic. It is a different version versus the lattes we have in the States. There's a little less foam, a little bit less milk, and so more of the flavors of the coffee come through. It's amazing.
So you like the Australian coffee?
I do. It's wonderful.
Starbucks may be grumpy, but the Australians are smiling. In the United States, Lynda, Kinkade, 7 News.
Still to come in 7 News at 6, pictures of the MCG turning pink for breast cancer. The Western Sydney couple overcoming